Next video we have fuck, we gonna react to this one. I ain't on. Yeah, we got. I would say my favorite players are, of course, who everyone else's favorite players. I'll say my favorite players are um, Kobe, Bron, Jordan, AI, KD. KD a chill nigga. Smoke the, you know what I'm saying? Smoke the Zai. But here we got when Kobe Bryant, we have by nonstop 1.14, 1.14. We got when Kobe Bryant was the most hated player in the NBA. Okay, shit. And it's 10 minutes, 10 minutes ago. I like that. But here we have when Kobe Bryant was the most hated player in the NBA. I'm a Kobe fan, So this video just piqued my interest. Plus, I seen the comment section. This shit was toxic as hell. So yeah, this made me want to. How long is this video, fam?
Today, Kobe Bryant is one of
30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Today, Kobe Bryant is one of the most universally loved athletes of all time.
Right.
If you ask former players, coaches, and fans, everyone raves about his dedication, work ethic, and the bond that he had with his family. But for almost his entire career, Kobe was one of the most hated players in the NBA. Many opposing fans hated him simply because he was destroying their teams.
Right.
You want first place, come play with me. You want second place, go somewhere else.
Damn.
Other players believed that Kobe was a cocky and selfish.
I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, I would never be mad at this energy. Like I don't know. It's a lot of people who don't like, how they say arrogant, cocky, overconfident. I would never be mad at someone, bro. Imagine someone believes in themselves that much. Like, I don't know. I fuck with this type of energy. Like, I wish I have that much fucking confidence in myself. Like nigga, on me. If you see me and the bear in the woods, help the bear, nigga. Like, I need that type of confidence. Like, for real. Call it delusional. Call it arrogant. That's the utmost belief in yourself. Like, I believe in me and no one else.
Ball hawk.
To get to a certain level, you have to have a certain amount of selfishness to be able to drive yourself.
Y'all don't realize that Kobe trying to be arguably the greatest ever. Your response?
Gotta get a couple more rings.
Or that he was a bad copy of Michael Jordan, and that he drove Shaq out of LA. Many of his teammates.
And also too, bro, people gonna talk. Listen, I'm not comparing nobody to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, literally, they talk shit about Jesus. They talk shit about this. What I'm saying, like, bro, literally, if I cure cancer today, a nigga will be like, man, why you wait till 2025 to do it? He could have been did that. Man, he only did it for the money. Man, he could have cured something else. You see what I'm saying? Like, or I fucking remember that Saints Row 4, cancer or world hunger. You know what I'm saying? But remember, or imagine if I solved world hunger, there would be no more hungry people, no more starving children, right? Man, he only did it cause, man, why we ain't help 2 days ago? You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what you do, people got something to say. So just live your life, cause people gonna talk regardless. Literally, I seen some video, like, it was people talking shit about a deaf person. The person was deaf, and they was talking shit about the person. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just people, bro. People talk shit, unfortunately. That's just that.
Didn't like Kobe either. And Phil Jackson called him a juvenile narcissist.
Juvenile? Are we saying that to someone, You know what I'm trying to say.
Then, of course, there's the Colorado court case from 2003.
I was born in 03, so, I mean, I know about this situation, but I was born in 03, so clearly I was not around for this. But, that's up to y'all to decide. I wasn't there in the hotel room. I don't know what happened. That's up for y'all to debate.
Which turned even some of the biggest Kobe fans into haters. This is a story about the controversial side of the Black Mamba, when Kobe was the most hated basketball player in the world. But before Kobe even got to the NBA...
And that's true. And I remember Kobe said a quote. He said, they not hating on the nigga that's on the bench. They not hating on the 15th man. They hating on me. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is, or like, put it like this. I mean, shit, you got motherfuckers who hate their coworkers. But I'm just saying, like, that is true. Like, you don't hate your neighbor. Think about it. You don't hate your neighbor. You don't hate your gardener. You don't hate the person who deliver your mail or your packages. But you hate someone who on TV and successful. Like, yeah, that is true. People do hate things that they probably can't do or won't be and that type of shit.
He wasn't accepted anywhere.
Michelob Ultra.
I don't know. People just talk, bro. People gonna talk. It don't matter who you are, what you doing, fam. You know what I'm saying?
As one of the only black kids in a predominantly white country, Kobe Bean Bryant was always viewed as an outsider.
At the time, I was only 6 years old, and I was pretty much clueless about the whole situation. But my parents basically told me, you're going to an Italian school, we want you to learn a new language. So our parents just immersed us in Italian culture. So we were just surrounded by Italian kids.
That's definitely a fucking culture shock. As a black American living in Italy, that's definitely a culture shock.
So we were just learning the language as they were.
When his family moved back to Philadelphia, Kobe was an outcast again. He didn't know American slang.
Wait, so he was, damn. So he was born in he said went back to Philly. So he was born in Philly. Moved to Italy, then moved back to Philly. That's a wild upbringing.
Had European manners.
I've been in Florida my whole motherfucking life. I only left the state. I went to Georgia, New York, Cali before, but most of my life is FL, Florida, Miami.
And came from a wealthy family, all of which didn't endear him to his classmates.
It was different, man. I had a lot of trouble understanding English and the slang. As a little Italian boy, I didn't understand the fashion. It was like somebody took me and dropped me.
So basically he probably felt like, not say he felt like an outsider, but he probably always felt outcasted or different in his whole life.
In bucket in a tub of ice cold water, because it shocked the shit out of me.
All those experiences shaped Kobe into a loner, a guy who was fully
or like this. What I'm saying, I'm like what Tim Duncan, Saul Illuminati, who else disappeared a lot? Frank Ocean, Corey Kenshin. You know what I'm saying? Like even the people who mind they fucking business, stay out the way. Literally, niggas only come out once a year, twice a year. They talking shit about them motherfuckers too. Like that's just people, bro. It's just how you handle that shit, how you deal with it. That's all. Cause in life, and like they say, life ain't perfect. Life ain't peaches and cream. So you as any person has dealt with adversity, every person has been disrespected before. Every person has been tried, or someone said something to them, or felt. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just how do you respond to it? That's because we all done been through something before. But how did you respond to it? That's what makes us different.
Capable of operating on his own, because all he really needed was that orange ball, which made him obsessed.
The thing that was always the most constant was the game. And that was my refuge. That was the place where I could go and have complete familiarity, no matter where I was. Whether I got along with the kids or didn't get along with the kids, didn't matter, because I always had my ball. So I can always pick up my basketball, I can always hop on my bike, I can always go to the park, and I can always shoot. Doing those lonely hours in the rec room, I discovered the hunger, the motivation, and the desire to be the best possible basketball player that I could be.
It's not like Kobe never had friends or that he was hated by every single person, especially after he became a local hero playing for Lower Merion High School.
My beeper is beeping, so let me quick pause as I grab the microphone. It's for all of y'all.
Okay. Nah, that boy hit the 80s bop on one time. Hip hop. It started out in the park. Shaking hands, do the dance.
High school.
My beeper is beeping, so let me quick pause as I grab the microphone. It's for all of y'all.
But Kobe's cockiness was present even back then, and his first haters on a national level were made in 1996.
I will never get mad at somebody for being cocky. Aaron Rodgers, Kobe, Jordan, Cameron. I would never, bro. Why you mad? Because I believe in myself. Why you mad? Because I'm like, what? You mad because I think I'm the best. I think I'm the best ever. Whether it's true or not, you gotta have. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have self to be successful at anything. You have to believe in yourself. Because you have to believe you. You know what I'm saying? No person who's successful don't believe in themselves. No person who's successful don't care about their craft, or you take it a little serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, to even make it that far or to be that successful, you have to have some type of belief, self-confidence. So, like I said, I'll never be mad at someone for believing in themselves. Even if a nigga 5'4", 300 pounds be like, I look better than everybody in here. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll never be mad at that confidence. Like, that's how you should feel. No matter who you are, what you look like, you should always feel like you the best. You should always feel like you could do whatever you put your mind to. At least me, I try to think like that too. Like, can't nobody, like they say, can't nobody stop me but me. the only person in my way is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm the best YouTuber ever. Even if I'm capping, I think I'm the best YouTuber. I think I'm the best rapper. For real, straight up. Even if you don't believe that shit, I think I believe it.
When he held his first ever press conference.
Kobe Bryant. I've decided to take my talent to I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. I wish the NBA still did that shit, bro. I don't know why they stopped that. I wish, especially now, every not in the NFL because they hitting out there, but in the NBA, bro, they should let high schoolers come, bro. Especially now, you know what I'm saying? You sneeze on a nigga, that's a free throw. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should definitely let high schoolers back into the league for sure.
Wearing his olive-colored Italian suit and dark sunglasses indoors, this teenager confidently told the world, "Screw college, I'm above that." And that didn't sit well with some NBA fans.
Why?
Who believed that this kid was a show-off, especially because no guard ever decided to ditch college and come to the NBA straight out of high school.
I knew that I could make the move, but going through the high school season, my senior year, I knew what I wanted to do.
Bro, I ain't gonna, that nigga look like how old is he here? He look like a grown-ass man. He still talking about high school and college? You like a grown man here.
But I had to make sure that I was 110% sure. Because once you make this type of decision,
ain't no
there's no turning back.
That's right.
So I didn't want to have any doubts.
That's right.
Then, a month later,
no fucking doubts. No matter what you doing, have no doubts. You know what I'm saying? Just put your best foot forward. Put your best foot forward and let, you know what I'm saying, let fate handle the rest.
he showed up to his prom with an R&B singer, Brandy, which wasn't well received by the rest of his class.
It's not Kobe's prom, it's Lower Marion's prom.
It's all of our prom, including Kobe. We're not the class of Kobe, we're the class of 1996.
After that,
I don't know. Seemed like a bunch of just haterade, honestly. They sipping on the haterade. That's all it looked like for real.
he signed a $48
Nigga, of course, I'm just speaking from my room, so don't take me serious. I'm just joking, entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to entertain myself, type shit. But bro, first of all, if I was in the league, or if I went to high school with a nigga who I knew was finna go to the league, nigga, I'm trying to get friends with him. Hey, remember me when you get rich, bro? Nigga, I'm trying to be cool with it for real, bro. If I see a high school like, oh, that nigga, he look like he gonna go to the league, I would try to get cool with him. That, you know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know, I would have been trying to get cool with him. But, hey, bro, let me take a picture with you. I know you gonna make it to the league. Shit, I could take a picture with you and be like, shit, I knew Kobe. You know what I'm saying? I knew Kobe. Tell that shit to my kids. Like, I don't know, people. I don't know. I wouldn't have took that route.
$1 million endorsement deal with Adidas, which was unprecedented for somebody who wasn't even drafted yet.
Wait, what?
Class of 1996.
After that, he signed a $48
million and he didn't even touch an NBA court? And that's in the 90s. 48 million is still a lot of money, but in the 90s? Do you know what you could do with 48 million in the 90s?
$1 million endorsement deal with Adidas, which was
crazy.
Unprecedented for...
Wait, he was with Adidas before Nike? I didn't know that.
Somebody who wasn't even drafted yet. And once he got selected by the Hornets and subsequently traded to the Lakers, Kobe didn't have a great first impression with the rest of his teammates. At the start of training camp, everybody had to introduce themselves. And when it was Kobe's turn, he said this: "Yo, I'm Kobe Bryant. I'm from PA, went to Lower Marion High School, and dominated everything. Just want y'all to know, nobody's gonna punk me. I'm not gonna let anyone in the NBA punk me, so be warned."
What is wrong with this attitude? Once again, I don't know. Of course, they was someone, you people. I don't know, but I'm just saying, bro, that's what's wrong with this attitude. Like I said, I would never be mad at someone who believe in themselves. I would never be mad at. And also, too, like, they always say, like, you know, be humble, show humility. Fuck that, nigga. Being humble, listen, bro, the only thing being humble gets you, like, put it like this. When you be humble, bro, the only thing different from a nigga that's cocky and a nigga that's humble is they'll hate both people, but the person that's humble, they'll go a bit lighter on them. Like, nah, he humble. Let's not hate on him. You know what I'm saying? He humble. Let's show a little bit more grace for him. Like if me, I go catch a case, I go catch a hat, I go, you know what I'm saying, head tap somebody. But I was on some, you know, I'm sorry and I didn't mean to do it. People gonna be like, oh, maybe he's sorry, maybe he didn't mean it. Maybe we should think about what he did. Now, same thing, a nigga head tap somebody. Man, fuck that nigga. That nigga dead. Shot him. They be like, oh no, he has no remorse. You know what I'm saying, bro? We both head tapped somebody. We just approached it differently. You see what I'm saying? Being humble don't get you nothing. Plus, listen, you see what's going on in the world. It's people who ain't humble. It's a bunch of people who are shitty people. It's a bunch of shitty people who are some of the most successful people ever. It's a bunch of quote unquote bad people. You know what I'm saying? It's bad people out here who richer than us, and we think we good people. You see what I'm saying? Like, being humble don't. Honestly, I think being good, all that shit is just, that's for other people to decide. Live your life. You know what I'm saying? And not even it, but look, you're gonna be a bad guy. Everybody's story has a bad guy. You see what I'm saying? Whether it's the teacher who shitted on you, you didn't have a good relationship with your parents, your friends don't mess with you, whatever the case is, everybody has a bad guy in their story. So even me, I always say I'm sorry. I apologize if I offend anybody, and I mean that now too. But you know what I'm saying? I like to think I'm a decent person. I like to think, I ain't no saint, but I like to think I'm a decent person. You know what I'm saying? And I done received hate comments before. I done received some hateful, crazy ass shit before. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, being humble don't get you nothing, bro. Being humble, being nice, honest. This is just my 2 cents. I'm not trying to tell people how to live their life or nothing. But just me, my 2 cents. I don't think being a good person helps at all. Because it's motherfuckers, some of the richest people are some of the worst people. They literally, how they say, you can't be a billionaire without stepping over somebody. You can't be a billionaire without putting someone else down. Like, not what I'm saying? Like, some of the best people out here do some of the shittiest people, probably. So, honestly, I don't think being a good person matters for real. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? And then when you dead and gone, none of that shit matters. The only people that matter to is to the people who are here. But, nigga, I'm dead. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, if I do something good or bad, and then they talk about me good or bad in the afterlife, people still talk about Tupac. Tupac, he can't talk about, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just saying, like, people still talk about Tupac and Michael Jackson and Kobe and whoever else is out there. You know what I'm saying? People still talk about them. Like, that's what I'm saying? Like, once you dead and gone, bro, that shit don't matter, for real. Like, for real, once you dead and gone, that shit only matter to the people still here talking about you. So, and plus, and how they say, like, be the bigger man, listen, I'm a nice person, all that, bite your tongue, turn the other cheek, be the bigger man, that shit don't do nothing. If anything, it'll save you from, conflict, or if you don't want to take the argument further, if you don't want to fight, or, it'll keep things from escalating. That's about it. It keeps things from escalating, but it's been times where I've been the bigger person, I bit my tongue, I turn the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? How they say, if someone slap you, turn the other cheek. Okay, I turn the other cheek, and they still slap me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could turn a cheek and still get slapped. You could bite your tongue, and they still, you know what I'm saying? And plus, and this is my thing. How many times, when they say bite your tongue, how many times do I got to bite my tongue? You know what I'm saying? It's not like you do it one time. No, you have to always think like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, all that to me, like, I mean, I'm like that because that's how I was raised, and I'm a nice person. I'm a lover, not a fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. But I don't think being a bigger man and turn the other cheek, I don't think that should do nothing. That should just let people walk over. You know what I'm saying? I done turned the other cheek. That just, at least to me, the way I grew up, if you, like, let's just say I call you a bitch and I fucking tear your shirt off and you don't do nothing about it. That just let me know that if I do this to you, you're not going to do nothing about it. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I perceive it. Like, if it's a bully and every time he see you, he slap your hat off and you don't do nothing, that's because he think he can get away with it. That's why they keep doing it, because, oh, I called him a bitch and he ain't say nothing. I called him a bitch and they ain't do nothing. That's what being the bigger man gets you. You just keep getting tried over and over and over. So, honestly, I think being the bigger, that's hey, if y'all buy stock in that, cool. Like I said, I'm a hypocrite saying that, because I'm one of them types. I turn my cheek. Pause. I turn the other cheek. I bite my tongue. You know what I'm saying? I'm be the bigger person. I'm one of them. But nah, and there's so many times where I be like, I wish I would have said something. I wish I didn't let that person get that off on me. I wish I didn't let that person just disrespect me and I ain't say nothing to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, being the bigger person is overrated, for real. Being the bigger person is overrated to me. But that's all I gotta say about that.
Clearly, he was no ordinary rookie. But when the season started, Kobe was coming off the bench, mainly because he wasn't willing to give up the ball, ever. O'Neal nicknamed Kobe Showboat. And even though there were no major problems between them, you could see that their chemistry was not ideal. On November 17th, after Bryant scored a
I ain't gonna lie, bro tried to behind the back pass and that shit failed. I ain't gonna lie, that's too cocky now.
career-high 16 points, Shaq complained to Kobe that he wasn't giving him the ball.
Hey, dude, you got to throw me the ball. I said, man, that, get it off the rebound if I miss, bro.
You told him this. First year.
18 years old, man. 18 years old. And I must have been out of my damn mind.
Bryant was arrogant and selfish, often dribbling into double teams.
And see what I'm saying? The people who put all these labels on you, oh, he was a good person. Oh, he's cocky. He's arrogant. He's selfish. He's a good person. He's humble. That's other people telling them that. I mean, people don't really, like, when you think of yourself, you just be like, I think I'm a good person. But when someone say describe yourself, you ain't going to be like, I would say I'm arrogant, humble, hungry. Like, when people think of themselves, they don't think about themselves in that manner. They just think, well, I'm a kid from Florida who grew up in a 2-parent household and da-da-da-da. They not finna think like, I'm cocky, I'm arrogant, like, no one's gonna think like that about themselves, like, ever. They gonna think about their upbringing and how they came up and shit. So all that shit up, literally all the things that they saying, that's other people giving them that label. That's other people saying what you are. You know what I'm saying? Another person could call you, think about it. The same person that call you humble could call you cocky. That's what I'm saying. Like, all that shit is just labels and titles for someone else to call you. You know what I'm saying? They say, like, whoever y'all think is humble. You know what I'm saying? Would that person say that they humble, or y'all calling him humble? You see what I'm saying? Is this person self-proclaiming humble, or y'all calling him humble? Is this person has this person out their mouth said I'm arrogant, or y'all just calling him that? That's what I'm saying. Most of this shit just labels for other people to call you for real, so they can put you in a box.
Taking impossible shots. On top of that, he was standoffish, never trying to socialize with his teammates off the court, which distanced him.
Bro, what? Bro. I mean, y'all teammates, so that's different, but I don't know. I can't speak on that. I never was in the locker room with anybody. I can't speak on that.
From everybody.
But I'm just saying, if I come to work, I'm just saying, when we in a facility, I'm just saying, if I come to work, do my job, I don't have to hang out with y'all after work. If I clock in, I work with y'all, my 8 hours, we do the group project, that's cool. But, bro, once I clock out, I'm on my time. I can do whatever the fuck I want when I'm not on the clock, when I'm not on the job. Why the fuck y'all mad at me for doing what I want with my time?
Caused Coach Del Harris to play him for only 15 minutes per game. But even though Shaq and Eddie Jones made the All-Star team, Kobe was the main attraction at the 1997 All-Star Weekend, winning the dunk contest.
People feel Kobe Bryant is the favorite. 18 years old, 6'6".
And my nigga, 18? Bro, I couldn't imagine. I mean, I've always been humble and a nice person, but bro, you telling an 18-year-old to be humble, especially if he grew up his whole life being cocky, arrogant, and confident. You know what I'm saying? You telling an 18, nigga, what? Nigga, imagine you 6 to any 18-year-old man or woman. I'm gonna just speak to the man because it's Kobe. But I'm just saying, imagine that 18 years old, you got 48 million, you in the NBA, 6'6", motherfucking 3% body fat. You not gonna be no type of confident? What? Come on, bro. Like, what? I actually be like, more concerned if he wasn't confident. What the fuck? Fuck is you talking about?
Oh, yes.
But look at his style. Look at his rhythm. Check out the way he walks. He's cocky. He looks cocky. Check him out. His eye contact with the crowd.
However, many people in the crowd resented Kobe after he loudly celebrated a missed dunk by his opponent Michael Finley, which is what actually gave Bryant the victory. And that's how he got stuck with the label of an egotistical, arrogant guy, even before he ever became an NBA star. In the first playoffs of his career,
one thing I will say though, I seen a story about like once again, people, like they say, people don't owe you shit. Like they say, your parents do owe you like the decency to raise you. But like they say, like the child to the parent, the child, like they say, you don't owe your parents anything. Like they you know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm trying to say is people don't owe you shit. Even if that's your best friend, he don't have to answer your phone call. He answers it because that's y'all friends and he fuck with you. But I don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to answer your call. I don't have to be on the phone with you for 50 minutes. Like, bro, let people do what they want, bro. Let people be their own people.
Kobe famously chucked 4 air.
Oh no, my bad. But yeah, what I was saying was I do remember it was a story or like a teammate, like I think it was Smush Parker. I don't know, But he was like he said, you know, he looked up to Kobe and shit. And he said, like, he walked up to him like, yo, Kobe, I'm a fan, like, and we on the team now, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to shake his hand on some cool shit. And he was like, if you don't got 2 championships, you can't speak to me. If you ain't got 3 rings, you can't speak to me. And I ain't gonna lie, I do agree with that is on some asshole shit. Like, bro, I understand you think, bro, just put that for, you know what I'm saying? Even if that's how you feel, even if that's how you truly feel, just shake bro hand and get him out your face. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's how you truly feel, like, nigga, don't talk to me. You ain't on my level. Even if that's how you truly feel, don't express it. Because now motherfuckers just going to get on you for that. That's all. But ain't nothing. But I do agree, like, that's kind of like OD. Like, even if you don't fuck with him, even if you think he below you, just show the man the common decency of respect. Just shake his hand. That's what's up, bro. We going to be some good teammates, bro. I appreciate that. And keep it pushing. But to be like, nah, you ain't got no championships, nigga. Stop talking to me. I ain't like that is kind of like, yeah, fucked up. That is. I do agree on that though.
Calls against Utah, and the Lakers lost, with many blaming Kobe for taking those shots.
He swings big and he misses big. Same thing with me. I have no fear whatsoever. If I take the last second shot and I miss, so what?
But Kobe was handsome, with a great smile and superstar potential. Even though his army of haters was growing, so did the number of his fans, and he became a...
That's how I go. The more love, the more hate. Simple as that. If you got 10 million fans, you don't think you got 2 million haters? If you got 30 million fans, you don't think you got at least 5 million haters? Like, the bigger you are, that's what comes with it. More people know about you.
PR darling, endorsing numerous products despite still being a teenager. In 1998, during his sophomore season, Bryant became an all-star through a popularity vote, despite not starting for the Lakers and averaging just 15 points per game. Many fans viewed his selection as undeserving, and if we're being sincere, they weren't wrong, because Kobe hadn't fully developed as a player. Additionally, Jordan famously trash-talked Kobe in the locker room, which perfectly illustrates how other players viewed Bryant at the time.
I don't think I'm gonna take everybody one-on-one. I'm gonna make this a one-on-one game. No. I'll see you down the road. Cool.
However, as time went on, Kobe's game grew, and so did his popularity. By 2000, Bryant had become an all-star on merit. He was
this when Kobe was Kobe, you know what I'm saying?
One of the most popular players in the league, and yet almost none of the Lakers liked him. With the arrival of Phil Jackson, the Lakers implemented the triangle offense, and Kobe hated it, often disrupting the offensive flow by trying to do everything himself. On top of those on-court problems, Kobe wasn't really anyone's favorite off the court either, as he would often keep to himself, never going to dinners or parties with the rest of his teammates.
I have no issue there. I mean, if, like I said, y'all could speak on that. I don't care what someone does in their own free time. Now, while we on the clock together, yes, let's do our fucking job. But once we clock out, that person don't owe you nothing.
Kobe's got a lot of self-esteem, and he's, you know, he feels comfortable being by himself.
I'm comfortable. See, does that make me arrogant? Like, cause I'm, you know what I'm saying, I done been arrested before, I done been in handcuffs, I done lost people, seen loved ones that went too young, that died too young, all that type of shit. You know, people who went due to diseases, lifelong battles with, you know what I'm saying? Am I wrong? Like, will someone call me cocky or arrogant or selfish because I like to be to myself because I've seen enough out of people in life? You see what I'm saying? Like, how does that make me a bad person because I want to be by myself or just be with my girlfriend all the time? I don't get that.
He feels comfortable with his own world.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I do know on the road, most of the time he spends it in his room, and most of the time he asks us for the tape of the game we played the night before the opponent we're playing the next night. And he has a VCR, and he sets it up. And
I'm saying, he look, he chilling. What y'all mad about? He chilling.
He watches games.
His song KOBE with Tyra Banks, as part of a 16-track rap album, wasn't well received, and further established Bryant as the show.
Move so sweet, bye, buddies, when you speak.
Showboat, and a guy who only cared about himself and his public persona.
For those that don't know, yes, I had a budding music career as a rapper. Didn't last long.
My teammates hate me, Kobe complained to general manager Jerry West. If I was your teammate, I'd hate you too.
That's wild.
West replied. Since Kobe trusted Jerry West more than anyone, he decided to buy into the team concept, focus entirely on basketball, and play within the triangle.
No, I don't play around with basketball. I don't fool around with that. I'm very serious about it. But it's enjoyable for me to play the game. But I love winning. To win, you kind of have to, you have to grind it out sometimes.
Right.
And it worked. The Lakers won their first championship after Magic Johnson's departure, with Kobe and Shaq connecting on some of the most
And went on a fucking three-peat.
famous plays in NBA history. And even though Kobe beefed with Shaq on a regular basis due to the center's lack of commitment in practice and being out of shape at the start of the season, in 2001, things were surprisingly idyllic for the Lakers.
I'm not gonna lie. I could not say I could relate, but I definitely. But this the thing. You can't change people. You can't make someone do something. This is what I'm saying. If you met a crackhead and you fall in love with her, just because you fall in love with her, you can't get her to stop doing crack. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna have to get off crack on her own. Cause trust me, I'm one of the people I'm streaming. I'm everything I try to do is like an investment. Like, I DoorDashed, I sold hair, I sold grass before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always was about hustling and like fuck a boss, nigga, let's get it our own way. Fuck a job, let's go make it ourselves. And you know what I'm saying? No one around me was on that. Like, I literally would try to do everything but get a job. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to work. You know, straight up. I want to be my own boss. And I know that shit harder, whatever. Say what you want. But working ain't for me, bro. I rather, you know what I'm saying? I want to get paid to be me. Motherfucking comedians and rappers and motherfuckers get paid to be they self. I wanted to be like that. YouTubers. Think about it. You could get paid to be yourself. Now, let me ask you a question. What sound better? Would you rather be paid to conform and talk, you know what I'm saying? Talk in ways you don't usually talk, act in ways you don't usually act, conduct yourself in a way that ain't always fun or whatever the fuck? Bro, what sound better? Making money like that or being yourself? You see what I'm saying? I'd rather make money being myself. I'd rather make money being, you know what I'm saying? Doing me. So I always knew at a young age that I was gonna try to be my own boss on some entrepreneur shit. I always knew at a young age I was gonna be my own thing. Cause I remember even in school, I ain't fuck with school. I never fuck with authority figures. I didn't fuck with, principals, teachers, police, supervisors, HR. Like, I don't like authority figures because, like, my thing is like, bro, we're both human. We both bleed. We both eat shit and sleep. Like, what make you better than me? We're both human, bro. Like, chill. But that's why I don't fuck with authority figures, because just because you got a job and I'm at this place, you think you could talk to me any type of way. Like, I remember I worked at Target, right? I worked at Target before. And one of the things is like, when you like walk in, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but when you get caught walking on a job, it's like the worst thing. Like, it make it seem like you ain't doing shit. Like, why you walking? You should be lifting the box. Why you walking? You should be pushing the cart or do, you know what I'm saying? Like, just getting caught walking is like not a good thing. Niggas can't even walk. But I remember I was working at Target. And I guess like she said I was walking, or I looked like I was walking casually, walking slow, whatever the fuck. And she was like, step it up. And I'm like, listen, I know you my supervisor. I know you know what I'm saying? I know you my supervisor. I know you the superiority and all that shit. But I'm a grown-ass man. You not finna clap your fucking hands at me. I was like, I understand you, but you don't have to clap your hands. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I understood what you said, but you don't have to clap your hands at me. Like, bro, like, that's why I don't fuck with authority figures. Same thing with a police officer. Shout out to the police, because police solve crimes too. Not all police are bad. Not all apples are bad. You know what I'm saying? All police officers not bad. But just because this nigga got a badge and a gun, he can fucking pull me out my car, tow my shit, whatever. Step out the car, we gotta search you. Just because he's a police officer. Like, that's the shit I don't like, is just because you're an authority figure, they can treat you a certain type of way. Nah, that I can't rock with that, bro. Because like I said, I treat everybody with respect. Even if I don't like you, even if I don't like somebody, I still have the common decency to shake their hand. What's up? How you doing? No, thank you. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Even if in my brain I fucking hate you, I despise you, I will still show you the common respect. Because I think everybody deserves respect. No matter who you are, what you have done. I think everybody deserves common respect. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once step it up, work harder. Oh, she must be talking to somebody else. Not me. Not me. On me. I ain't like I said, I'm built different, bro. Certain shit I just can't go for, bro. I can't go for that, bro.
Who crushed the opposition, winning the championship with a playoff record of 15 wins and only 1 loss. In 2002, Kobe was arguably even better than Shaq throughout the regular season. And in the 2000...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at some of them, like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Kobe and Shaq was good together, but Shaq was different, bro. Like they said, if you didn't have at least 2 centers, you were gonna lose that game. If you didn't have at least 3 centers, you were gonna lose that game. Someone's fouling out. Like, Kobe was good, but bro, Shaq was, like they say, the most dominant player. Like, you know what I'm saying? A machine gun is cool. Imagine a machine gun, 600 rounds per minute. That sound cool, but when you comparing that shit to a fucking a death bomb or a hydrogen bomb, the machine gun don't seem as, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shaq was different, though. Shaq was totally different.
To All-Star game, Bryant took home the MVP after leading the West to a 135-120 victory in front of his hometown fans. But during the MVP ceremony, Bryant was booed by the Philadelphia crowd, which hugely disappointed Kobe.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good to come home. I know the fans are, booing, but nonetheless, it feels good to come home and play in front of the home crowd. And
that probably did hurt a little bit. That's his hometown. He thinking like, damn, this my hometown booing me? Like, damn, even where I'm from, they don't fuck with me?
Had a chance to go back to the high school and see my family, and it's good to be here.
See, Bryant wasn't yet mature as a person, and he acted tougher than he actually was, displaying aggressiveness to establish his status as the alpha dog. He had a fist fight with teammate Samaki Walker and a scuffle with Reggie Miller, for which he was ejected. But
nah, I ain't gonna lie though. I fought with Kobe, but I did see that nigga get 2-piece. That one clip of Kobe getting 2-piece. Rest in peace, Kobe. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I did see Ag get 2-piece though.
in the end, Kobe's behavior was soon forgotten, as the Lakers won another championship.
And see, it's everything good when you winning. Think about that. This attitude is, it's all happy go jolly. Same thing. Shit cool when you winning. You know what I'm saying? Shit cool when you winning. But when the money don't come the same, when the fans ain't loving the same, now it's a problem. I mean, of course they always was hating, but I'm just, why is something acceptable in the win? Why do you accept it in the win but don't accept it in the loss? This is what I'm saying. Like, nah, if it's wrong, it's wrong. It don't give a fuck if the nigga winning. If he wrong, he wrong. But because the nigga winning, they like to let shit slide. Nah.
Securing a three-peat.
That's why bad people get so fucking far. Or why some of these, like I said, some of the most richest, successful, most known people are shitty. Because they're winning. They doing good. So let's not reprimand them. Let's not hold them accountable. They doing, you know what I'm saying?
In 2003, Bryant's game was complete, and he had the best season of his career. And in the playoffs, it was clear that he was now the best Lakers player. But after they got defeated by the Spurs in the second round, Kobe went to Colorado for arthroscopic surgery on his knee. Upon arrival, Kobe slept with a 19-year-old staff member at the hotel where he was staying.
Yep. That's what you... Wait. So is this the story about the Colorado incident?
Upon arrival, Kobe slept with a 19-year-old staff member at the hotel where he was staying, despite being married to Vanessa for 2 years.
Wait, this... Oh, I ain't gonna lie, fam. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. I don't know. I always said I would never cheat because, first of all, if I'm with a good... At least me, I know my limits. Like, this is what I'm saying. When I'm angry and I know something is about to trigger me or piss me off, all right, let me cut this off. Let me change the channel. Like, I know I have that self-awareness to be able to detect what's, you know what I'm saying, when something is fucking up with me. I'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Just like how you know when you hungry, when you gotta use the bathroom. You don't say, damn, I'm hungry. No, you just get up and go get something to eat. You don't be like, damn, I gotta go take a piss. No, you just get up and go take a piss. So what I'm trying to say is, like, if I like truly deep down, like when I lay my head on this pillow at night, if I truly believe that this girl loves me and that this girl is the one for me, I'm not fucking that up, bro. I'm not fucking that up. And even if you cheat and she take you back, it won't be the same. It won't be the same. It'll have to, I mean, of course, shit, if the husband is Kobe Bryant, yeah, you gonna let that slide because that's fucking Kobe. He got 60 million and you want to secure your future. I get that. But, nah, I don't, me, at least me, Nah, I always said if I'm thinking of cheating, I'd rather break. Well, you married, so a divorce, she taking half of that. She taking half of that if y'all married. So don't divorce her because she taking half of that. But if I always said to myself, I've never been in a serious relationship though either, so I don't know. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'm gonna act in a situation I've never been in before. But I always told myself like, if I ever thought about, even if I thought about it, I always said if I ever thought about cheating, I would just break up. Because just the fact you're even thinking about it shows you're not secure with your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact it's one thing to think about it, and then it's another thing to do it. So not only did you think about cheating on your wife, but you actually did it. Nah, that means he probably ain't really fuck with her like that for real.
And his infidelity would probably have been swept under the rug if the woman hadn't claimed that their relations weren't consensual, after which she pressed charges and the incident went public. One day later, Kobe held the toughest press conference of his life.
I sit here in front of you guys, furious at myself for making a mistake.
And that's kind of crazy. Not crazy, but like, I don't, like, what I'm trying to say is crazy, like, let's just say so, right? I'm a superstar, you know, 40 million, 50 million. I'm on TV. So I don't want to assume, at least me, I'm just, if this was me in my perspective, one, never assume everybody. You know who I am? How you don't know who I am? That is arrogant. I would never assume everybody knows me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know any country artists. You know what I'm saying? So just cause like I would never assume, even if I got 50 million followers on Instagram, I would never assume everybody knows me. Some people don't watch sports. Some people don't give a fuck about you, straight up. You know what I'm saying? So first, I would never assume everybody knows me. That's number one. Number two, like imagine like you pay for that shit. Like I feel like that shit hurt. Like when you not trusted the person, but like let's just say like I meet up with a girl, it's consensual. We both have consensual sex, right? And then 2 weeks later, she twists the story on something else. That shit would hurt me. Because I'm like, damn, like, literally, I trusted you. Or in the moment, you said it was cool. In the moment, everything was good. Now, 2 weeks later, you switching up on me for the story, for the clout, and for a check that could come out of it. Like, that shit would hurt more than to me, that shit would hurt more than the accusation itself. Because I'm like, damn, like, I really trusted you. I you know what I'm saying? I really let you in my hotel room. I really gave you some money on the way out. You know what I'm saying? Gave you a little kiss on the cheek so you have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Have a nice life. Whatever the fuck. Like, that would hurt me more because even if, like, it was a one-night stand still, I still trusted you for that. I still trusted you for that time period. That's the one thing that hurts is, like, when you get betrayed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they say, like, I don't know, but being betrayed by someone who you trusted, that hurts. That definitely hurts. Especially in the moment. Like I said, I wasn't there. I wasn't even live. I was just born in 2003. So that's up for y'all to decide, did he do it or did he not do it? That's up for y'all to decide. But one thing I will say is like that, I know, at least me in my situation, I feel like that shit hurt. Like if me and her fucked in the moment and it's completely cool. Like she was cool with it. You know what I'm saying? All that. Like it was completely cool in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Fucking... I ain't trying to get too vulgar and too like X-rated and shit, but I'm just saying like we doing what adults do. We think it's shit cool, and then 2 weeks later you go to the news station and tell them something that I did not do. Like that shit would hurt me just cause like damn, like I really trusted that girl. Like damn.
Adultery.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, cheating on your, especially bro, you're Kobe Bryant though. Like I don't know, I wouldn't have did it just off the fact I'm Kobe though. Like I'm thinking even if like. I don't know. I couldn't do that. You're too high profile for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's normal people cheat on their partners all the time, but ain't no one following them with cameras. Ain't nobody talking about them to the news stations and TV. You know what I'm saying? When Sally cheats on Gerald, we're not holding press conferences for that. You know what I'm saying? When Tom cheats on Alice, we're not holding press conferences for that. So, I don't know. I feel like when you have profile, you can't do that, bro. I feel like that would have got out regardless. Even if, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that would have got out regardless just because you Kobe.
But I'm innocent. And together, my wife and I
ain't gonna lie to fact, and I ain't gonna lie to, I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie to fact, imagine your husband cheat on you and then got accused of that and you still sit by him. I ain't gonna lie, that's different. That's different.
In our family, we're gonna fight these false accusations.
In the following months, a media frenzy ensued over Kobe and the Colorado case, and a lot of dirty laundry was aired.
Going through this time made me ask a lot of questions.
Did it say? I remember saying something like they said he snitched on Shaq, or he said like Shaq was bringing girls in his hotel too.
Because I lost sight of what is the most important thing, and that's family. It's
Nah, come on, listen. You was in a, like he said, you was in a different city. Your wife wasn't around. You wanted a nut. Straight up. He wanted a nut and his wife wasn't in town on me. Wifey back in Cali. I'm in Philly. Shit, I mean, man, I ain't glad that I'm saying the concierge girl looked kind of good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She like, damn, like she look kind of good. You know what I'm saying? She a bellhop? I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? He was chasing the nut. He was chasing, and he was still like 22, 23 here. He was chasing the nut.
man's job to protect your family. It's the man's job to look out for your family. It's the man's job to always be the anchor of stability for the family. And in that aspect, I failed miserably.
The worst of all was Kobe saying that he should have done what Shaq does in these circumstances and just paid women not to say anything.
I mean, you should have. Straight up. I mean, I don't know, like they say, you know, real niggas don't have to pay and real people don't got to pay and don't pay for pussy and all that, but I don't know, you just I don't know, you got to watch who you fuck. Straight up, watch who you fucking, bro. Whether you a nobody or a superstar or whatever the fuck, bro. Watch who you're fucking. Like, for real, though. You got to watch who you fuck, man, because, nigga, you know what I'm saying? If you fuck the wrong person, now you got AIDS, you having a baby, you having a kid. Hello, check 1 2 check. I feel like my mic fucking up. Yo. Hold up, chat. My bad. I'm gonna cut this out. The fuck? Check 1 2 check 1 2 check 1 2. All right, we good. I don't know. I feel like my shit was fucking up though. But I don't know. I would just say watch who you fucking know. Because on one hand, I could get why rich niggas pay for pussy. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to fuck. But I don't need you running. I don't need you running to the media saying this and that. I don't need you running your mouth saying this and that. So let me slide you 5,000, 10,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. Especially if you making 50. If you making $1 million a year, 10,000 ain't shit. If you making over $1 million a year, 10,000 ain't shit. So I would definitely. Definitely like I said, I'm not mad. I mean, yeah, I don't believe because I'm broke though. Like, not saying I'm broke, but like I don't got 10,000, 50,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got that type of money to be paying for pussy. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm making $1 million, $2 million a year, 5,000 ain't shit. But even though you shouldn't have to pay for it, you shouldn't have to. But shit, this America, nigga. Shit, nigga, we pay for water. Fuck you. That's natural. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Hey, it's America, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If it's a way to get money off it, you gotta pay. Simple. Gotta pay. But I don't know. I'm not mad at you. Personally, me, I'm gonna try my best to just like fuck with the right person. I would say just try to fuck with the right person, because even if you a rich nigga or like somebody everybody wants something from, if you meet the right girl, she not gonna run her mouth. If you meet the right girl, she not gonna do all that, because she's a real woman. She, you know what I'm saying? Like, she know what it is, she know what you about, she know you, she can respect you, you know what I'm saying? So I would just straight up like watch who you fuck, cause that's what it come down to. Cause shit, you could be a nobody and still pay for pussy, and you could be a rich nigga and still get it off the cuff, you know what I'm saying, off the muscle. So it's just about who you fucking with, for real.
This information leaked, Shaq denied Kobe's claims, and because of these comments, Kobe was estranged from the team.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, that is dry snitching, you know. That is throwing your mans under the bus. If that's like they say, you get caught for a crime, you and your homeboy running, and y'all both hide in the trash can, and they catch you. Come out, bro. They got us. Yo, bro, they got us, bro. Just come out, bro. No, nigga, they got you. I'm still hiding in the trash can. They got you. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he definitely threw Shaq under the bus with that. Definitely threw Shaq under the bus with that.
The rest of the league didn't look at the situation lightly, and the part with the infidelity and the court case wasn't even the.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think all rich niggas pay for pussy. It's not that they simps. Twitch, oh fuck. Twitch, please don't ban me. Fuck. I'm scared. I don't know. Should I keep streaming? Should I end the stream? I don't know. I'm scared. I think I'm gonna finish this video and then delete. Nah, I can't actually. Twitch, I am sorry. I apologize. I did not mean to say that. I said simple. That's what I said. I said simple. SIMPLE. That's what I said. I said simple. I didn't say that word. I apologize, Twitch. Please don't ban me. But yeah, like I would say that's crazy that I ain't finna say it, but you know. But that's crazy. But I think all rich niggas pay for pussy just cause like it's more convenient. Like I don't care what your favorite color is. I don't care about your homegirls. I don't even want to go out to dinner with you. I just want to fuck. So let me pay you this whatever. Let me pay you this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10,000. Just get my nut and send you about your way. I think that's why rich niggas pay for pussy, cause it's more convenient that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to get, I don't want your phone number. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Thank you for doing your services as a beautiful woman, helping me reach my plateau. I'm gonna break you off a little something. Now, peace. I think that's why they pay for pussy. It's just for the convenience of it, for real.
Biggest problem in the macho NBA circles, but the fact that
because look, like when you getting it off the cuff, you still gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk to them. Hey, what's, you know what I'm saying? Where you from? For real, I ain't know that. I ain't like, you look good as hell. You from? You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk a little bit. But if you just approach with the money, here's 5,000. Come on, let's go up to the room. Here's 10,000. Like, I just feel like if you wanna like for the convenience of it type shit, I think that's why they do it. But I don't know. Still, 10 all that shit. Niggas giving 10. I ain't gonna lie. What coochie is worth 10,000 though? What coochie is worth 15, 20,000? Like I understand money ain't shit, but I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no coochie. Ain't no 7 minutes in heaven worth all that, bro.
that Kobe threw his teammate under the bus and discussed his personal life in the press, which was a big no-no. And Bryant officially became the most hated man in the NBA.
When's the last time you talked to Shaq, and did you ever apologize for those statements?
You know, I haven't had the opportunity to talk to him directly. But if I do get that opportunity, I definitely.
Why not, Kobe? It's been months. Why not?
Man, I can try to track him down, but I don't have his number or anything like that. Man, I was able to get a message to him, through a mutual friend.
I'm calling a cap on that, bro. Y'all are teammates, fam. Unless this the off season, maybe I could go for that in the off season. Like, I'm living my life, he living his life. But if nigga, we see each other every day in practice, that's I ain't gonna lie. If this was during the season, I'm calling cap on that.
Never meant any kind of way to bring, this.
Now you definitely, I ain't gonna lie, Kobe. You definitely dropped it. I fuck with you, Kobe. I fuck with you, mama mentality, all that shit. I fuck with you, but you definitely dry snitched on. You definitely dry snitched. Definitely dry snitched.
Anything of his personal business out to the light like that.
Kobe missed the start of training camp. And when the reporters asked Shaq about Kobe and how it feels not to have the full team there, O'Neal responded, "The full team is here." Throughout the preseason, Kobe and Shaq kept trash-talking each other, both on and off the court. Before the season started, Phil said that they had to stop with the nonsense, especially with the media. However, just 24 hours later, Kobe did an interview with Jim Gray and unleashed all of his hatred for O'Neal.
He said that the guy selling donuts at the 7-Eleven had more pride in his job than Shaq did.
Damn. That's kind of wild. That's wild to say about your teammate. That's wild.
And this was the same interview that he had gone public calling him fat and lazy, and that he.
I ain't gonna lie, that's fucked up to do a teammate like that. That's fucked up. Like they say, I don't care how much we fuss and fight and argue in this house, or they say what happens in this house stays in this house. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was raised. Like, no, like you should never air out your business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happens at home. That's between you and the people you live with, or what happens in the locker room. That's between you and the people in the locker room. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, definitely don't ever. Or I agree with that. Like keep it in house. No matter how fucked up it is, try to settle it yourself. If you do need outside help, then do that. But I will always try to settle it in house. Keep in house.
Had surgery on the organization's time, and he would do it on company time instead of his time.
Furthermore, Kobe said it was pathetic that he publicly demanded a max deal when Peyton and Malone played basically for free. Kobe also said that
that nigga went on a TED Talk, tell all.
he sacrificed so much of his game for Shaq and that they're not friends nor brothers, citing that a brother would call him after his Colorado situation, which Shaq didn't do. After this story got out, Shaq literally threatened to kill Kobe, and Kobe was willing to fight O'Neal as well.
I couldn't drive to practice fast enough. Now this was me at my craziest. This is what I'm thinking. I'm going to drive to practice. We're going to fight. It's going to be awesome. May get beat to a pulp, but God, you know what? It's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one.
And that's what I came to practice, completely expecting that to happen. And I think B. Shaw might have calmed everybody down. Yeah.
But then Brian Shaw.
I'm glad that I'm glad Shaq was able to talk about that, because that would suck. Like, you know what I'm saying, he ain't here anymore, but that the fact that you could be like, at least me and him was cool before, he ain't here no more, but we was cool. We was able to, settle our differences and become brothers again. I'm glad that sit-down interview was nice to see.
Who was now retired but who always had influence on both superstars, decided he needed to step in and calm everybody down. And with Bryant, Shaw was always direct. How do you expect him to support you when you always distance yourself from him and the team? Kobe never really interacted with us. At this point, he kind of kept to himself. We always went out, had dinners, went to clubs, and Kobe would never go.
Well, I'm like that too, but also maybe because I do always stay at home, but I don't get invited to shit. Nigga, ain't no one calling my phone inviting me to shit. I would definitely, if people wasn't, I wouldn't say yes all the time to everything, but at the same time, I'm my real life experience. I ain't compared to no NBA shit, but for real, like, I'm like this too, but I keep to myself. But if a motherfucker call me, yo, we going to the bowling alley, I will go. Yo, we going to the motherfucking golf course. We going to Dave & Buster's. You trying to pull up? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I would be. Plus, I don't have a car. That's why I'm streaming. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of time in the house. I ain't got no car. But I don't know. Some motherfuckers ain't inviting you either. You know what I'm saying? Probably ain't getting no invite.
Shaq always invited everybody to his house for Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it was, and Kobe would never interact.
Oh, then yeah, that's purpose, yeah. If he invite everybody the same times, if he always invite people Thanksgiving, Christmas, and you don't show up, that's definitely on you. But at least speaking from my experience, I don't get invited to shit. It's one thing if someone always send me an invite and I don't come. I do think like, okay, just say you're not coming, but don't leave me hanging on some shit. But I don't get invited to shit. Ain't nobody calling my phone, you know what I'm saying? Yo, let's do this.
Shaw. But despite being hated by his teammates, the media,
that was a little bit of projecting there. Sorry.
And half the world, Bryant was still a dominant basketball player. And the Lakers were still arguably the most talented team.
Is this when they lost to Detroit? When the chemistry was fucked up?
Team in the NBA. LA made the finals for the 4th time in 5 years.
Yeah.
And everybody in the world expected them to beat the Pistons. But just like the Lakers themselves, the world underestimated the Pistons, one of the best defensive teams of all time. Detroit killed the Lakers with their full-court defense, forcing Bryant into taking tough shots, baiting him into taking 23 shots per game, but making just 38%, and a horrible 17% from 3.
Damn.
Because of an injury to Karl Malone and a disastrous series from Gary Payton, the Lakers had no chance, and Detroit won the championship in 5 games. Shortly after the Game 5 loss, Bryant sat across from a teammate and declared, "I ain't playing with that mother effer again."
Damn.
There was no chance in hell that Shaq and Kobe could coexist anymore. And
Damn, yep. Just two heads, pause, just reached the, you know what I'm saying? They reached the, you know what I'm saying? They reached the end.
Kobe was willing to move from LA and had already planned to request a trade, looking at houses in Chicago, planning to sign with the Bulls.
Yeah. That's wild. Bro's finna go to the Bulls.
However,
I ain't gonna lie, Kobe was supposed to have more rings because Chris Paul was supposed to go to the Lakers, bro. David Stern, rest in peace, David Stern. You the GOAT. You better commissioner than Adam Silver. I think David Stern kept niggas in check, Mo. You know what I'm saying? But bro, man, Chris Paul and Kobe, that would have been magic for real. Chris Paul was supposed to have his ring. Chris Paul, he would have got his ring if he went to the Lakers. Chris Paul was supposed to get his ring with the Lakers.
The Lakers owner, Dr. Jerry Buss, didn't want to lose Bryant, who was 25, in order to keep O'Neal, who was 32.
That's why they chose Kobe. Because I always wondered if Shaq was the most dominant player, why did they trade him instead of Kobe? It's because he was older. Okay, I ain't know that.
Shaq also demanded a maximum salary.
Wait, 27, 32, or 5 years?
And the Lakers' choice was simple. So, the Big Diesel got traded to Miami, Phil Jackson resigned, and Kobe signed a new deal with LA.
How much did you have to do with both of their departures?
Oh, zero. Nothing. But, you know, people's perception, they always want to run with the biggest story.
In September 2004, the woman who had accused Kobe told prosecutors that she could not participate in the trial. So they dropped the case, and the criminal charges were dismissed.
For this reason, and this reason only, I am dismissing this
So I guess no witness, or the key witness didn't show up.
case.
At this point, Bryant made a public statement, apologizing to his accuser, the public, and his family, while denying the allegations, and ultimately settled for $2.5 million.
See, look, set up for life. 2.5 million. I ain't gonna lie, definitely set up. Definitely gave her a head start. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I do be feeling bad, like, for niggas like who go out like that, like he say she say type of thing. And I'm not dismissing real victims that happen to, because that is a real thing. Always do trust the person at face value. But when it is they trying to, when you could tell it's like a motherfucking, I don't want to say no names, but like when you know, like, it's a money grab, when you know they trying to, pull it because you gonna try to settle out of court and pay them. But I always be thinking like, damn, that's fucked up that happened to that nigga. But at the same time, I be thinking like, these girls, girls know, like, girls run their own game too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They say he like light skins, and he always go to the club on Wednesdays. You know what I'm saying? Now, think about it. You probably seeing this girl in the club on some random shit. Like, damn, who that is? You think she just regular in the club? Whole time, nigga, she knew you was finna be there. Whole time she was scouting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, females be running game too. Like, you know what I'm saying? She you know what I'm saying? She probably like, you know what I'm saying? What if that was her plan from the start? Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Then 2 weeks later, I'm gonna do this. And then we finna get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, women be running game too.
And even though he was cleared of any wrongdoing, many people didn't believe that Kobe was completely innocent. And nobody liked the fact that he cheated on his wife.
So everybody automatically has this image of somebody who does.
No, but for real though, like, always take the person that, what they say. I don't care. I don't care what the situation is. I mean, yes, it's innocent till proven guilty. But also, too, in 2025, like they say, nigga, if you beat the case, people will still think you did it. You could, all the charges acquitted, all charges dismissed, case dropped, whatever the fuck. People will still think you did it. So in this, I feel like in this era, it's guilty till proven innocent. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, it's a lot of or that's unconfirmed. That, you know what I'm saying? Like Bron, I fuck with Bron. Bron my favorite player. But there's a lot of people who think Bron on that, what they say, that Balco. There's a lot of people who think Bron on the juice. It's a lot of people who think, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's true or not, we don't know if that's true. We just speculating and talking, but I don't know. Like, I will always, just what I'm trying to say is take that person at face value. Like, if the news come out and say it, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, or like I said, if a person came out and said that this person did this to me, I would believe them. Just because the fact that, like, why would you come out and say this if it didn't? So always take them at face value. You figure out who lying once you get deeper and investigate, but at face value, take their word, for real.
Doesn't make mistakes, and, is perfect role model or whatever. And that's no such thing. When I think of a role model as a person, who's in the limelight, and a person who might make a mistake, not necessarily in the limelight, but a person that makes a mistake, and people are able to learn from that mistake.
That's right. You got to be able to learn from your own mistakes, like they say. A fool learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from others' mistakes. So, and sometimes you got to bump your head. Like how the parents say, sometimes you got to let the child bump their head before they realize, you know what I'm saying? Don't touch that iron. Don't touch that stove. And guess what? Yeah, I touched the iron and I touched the stove, and that's what the fuck happened. So sometimes you got to bump your head. Sometimes motherfuckers don't learn their lesson till shit real.
When the 2005 season started, Kobe publicly apologized to Shaq for his comments, but the duo still...
Rev up your excitement.
I ain't gonna lie. You what? You apologized 2 years after what you said that? I ain't gonna lie. That's too late, bro. That's a late-ass apology, fam. How you apologize 2 years? I mean, I had a situation like that, but still. How you apologize for something 2 years later? No, and I'm talking, someone apologized to me 2 years later. I ain't do nothing where I had to apologize to nobody 2 years later. Someone did something to me where they had to apologize 2 years, 3, 4 years later. But that's wild. I mean, I guess better late than never. But bro, 2 years, bro. You waited 2 years before you apologize?
When the Heat played the Lakers on Christmas, O'Neal didn't even want to acknowledge Kobe. To add fuel to the fire, Phil Jackson published a book titled The Last Season, A Team in Search of Its Soul, in which he told several...
Writing a book? I gotta make a book. There's so many people that make fucking books about their life and shit. I gotta write a book, bro.
Favorable stories about Kobe, saying that he was uncoachable. Phil said that Bryant was too stubborn and would...
I ain't gonna lie. How you win three wings? Saying Wingstop. I ain't gonna lie. How you win 3 rings with someone that didn't say all that shit about them? That's crazy.
Often go against the grain.
I don't know. Maybe because like I was raised by my parents. And, never bite the hand that feeds you and blah 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 and all that type of shit. But I like if like let's just say someone out there gave me $3 million. It would take a lot for me to like say something bad about you. Like I don't know. I feel like how does someone do good for you or you did good with this person? And then you could just talk bad about them. Like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Of the team, calling him a juvenile narcissist. These comments...
I ain't gonna lie. Juvenile? I don't know about that juvenile shit, man. That nigga was in the NBA balling. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess he committed a crime. But juvenile seems kind of...
Comments from Jackson solidified what most people had been suspecting of Kobe for a long time, and added to their distaste towards him. And because the Lakers won just
in a book
34 games and finished 11th in the West, their worst result ever, Kobe was again under fire from critics. Even though he averaged 27.6 points per game, his shooting percentage was low, with a career high in turnover.
One thing I do hate about, because like now in this era of basketball, they bringing up true shooting percentage and these next gen stats and analytics. Like, I hate that motherfuckers go back and put I don't know how far that shit go back, but I be seeing motherfuckers like, oh, Kobe had a 44 true shooting percentage. Bro, did we give a fuck about true shooting? When did the NBA start caring about analytics and true shooting percentages and the mid-range is the worst shot, either get a layup or a 3? Like, when did we start caring about analytics? I thought we just wanted to see niggas go hoop. I thought we just wanted to see niggas go ball out. When did we start caring about analytics and shit?
Many fans questioned if the Lakers were correct to let Shaq go instead of Kobe, especially because O'Neal looked rejuvenated in Miami, finishing second in MVP voting. However, for the 2006 season, Phil Jackson was back on the Lakers bench, retracting some of his comments.
See what I'm saying? Think about that. This person helped you win 3 rings. You talk shit about them, and then you go back. Like, that's what I say. Like, when someone, I don't know, someone that's doing good for me, it's hard for me to talk. I could keep it real with you. Like, nah, you fucked up there. Nah, that was wrong what you did. I could keep it real with you, but to straight up call you names and shit, and you help me do something or achieve something in life, I can't. I can't do that, bro. I can't.
He made about Kobe. But for Bryant, he say, she say wasn't important. And the only thing he wanted was to dominate. Kobe averaged a career-high 35.4 points per game,
before James Harden. Damn.
Including the infamous 81-point game against the Raptors. And even though everyone marveled at Kobe's ability to score, there were also many critics who didn't like the fact that Bryant was chucking 27 shots per game and not passing the ball to his open teammates. Kobe often got ostracized after getting double and triple teamed, but still taking the shot, with his teammates raising their hands in disgust as they were wide open.
I don't know though. I mean, I understand both sides. Like, he like, shit. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm the best player on the court, or if I'm the best player on my team, I don't know. I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm not mad at that. Because like I said, I don't know. If I'm the best, you're mad at the best. I get it. Like, he taking double team, triple team shots. But at the same time, like, that's the best player, bro. I would rather, unless like, yeah, you double team, triple team, pass the ball. But I would rather my best player take a double team shot than the bench player taking a, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best player. Let him do best player shit. You know what I'm saying?
However, Kobe believed,
shit, he a superstar, right? Let him go be one.
That it was better for him to.
And it's funny now, because guess what? Jordan would have shot that. Kobe would have shot that. So it's funny how they reprimanded him for doing that. But now that's the shit we applaud now.
take a tougher shot rather than if a mediocre teammate takes an open one. That's especially true for Smush Parker, whom Bryant openly berated in front of everybody. Parker shouldn't have been in the NBA, but we were too cheap to pay for a point guard, so we let him walk on.
Once again, you don't talk about, you can't. Once you call that person teammate, once you call that person brother, y'all go to war together, y'all compete together, y'all fight together. I don't think, like I said, once someone do good for you, or once someone is a part of your team, that never, because think about this, how you talk shit about, imagine talking shit about somebody and then you got to see them the next day. Imagine, man, he's a bitch, he's a sucker, I don't fuck with him, he stink, he smells like shit. And then you got to go speak to him and shake his hand and act like coworkers the next day. Like, nah, I can't do that to some, even if it's true, I can't do that. Because I still got to see you every day. We still got to go to... And then not even that, but like... Or one of them things like let's just... Remember Red Dead... What was it? Red Dead Redemption? When Dutch had left Arthur? When Dutch left Arthur to get shot? Like, imagine something like that. Like let's just say like you that person, or you the teammate that always talk shit, right? And some niggas about to jump you. Let's just say it's 3, 4, 5 niggas finna jump you. One of them... If you was cool with him, or if you treated him right, he probably would have came and jumped in for you. He would have came and throw some bows, swung a couple of punches for you. But shit, when he saw you getting jumped, I was like, shit, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? He don't fuck with me, fuck him. I'm glad he getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I say. Like, I would never berate someone that I need. I would never berate someone I call a teammate, a friend, a brother, whatever. I wouldn't do that.
On Kobe. Due to Kobe's heroic scoring, he dragged the Lakers to the playoffs as the 7th seed. And at first, it looked like LA could advance past the Suns. After Bryant's dominant performance in Game 4, Kobe first tied the game in the final seconds to push it to overtime. And in the extra time, he scored a buzzer beater to put the Lakers up 3-1 in the series.
Bryant for the win.
This copyright? Last time we reacted to an NBA video, I got copyrighted.
Despite his heroics, he was again criticized for copying Jordan, as MJ did the same fist-clutching motion after big shots. However, the Suns won Game 5, and in Game 6, Bryant...
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I get it, shit, if you an NBA player, why not copy Jordan? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. It's a lot of other shit. It's not like he said, I want to copy Ray Allen. He ain't say, I want to copy Smush Parker. Nigga said, I'm gonna copy Jordan, nigga, the GOAT. So I'm not mad at that shit. You want to be the best? Study the best. But I do want to know, like, not saying the obsession, but like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like he said, he literally did everything, like the arm sleeve, the leg sleeve, the gritting of the teeth, the fist clench. Like, I understand like that you want to be, but you see like LeBron got his king and the silencer. Like he still got his own. Like imagine LeBron hit a game winner, then do this. Like I do like. Did he want to be like, I do wonder that, like, why did he want to copy Jordan that much to the T? You know what I'm saying?
Scored 50 points, but it still wasn't enough. He
scored 50 in the loss?
Deciding Game 7, Phoenix led by 15 at halftime, and by the end of the third quarter, the Suns were up by 25. Kobe was uncharacteristically passive in the second half, taking just 3 shots and scoring only 1 point, for which he got heavily criticized by Charles Barkley, who felt that Bryant had quit on his team.
Remember that game when he wouldn't shoot? So we got that game, and I said, yo, man, as much as I love Kobe Bryant, what he did tonight was total BS. He wouldn't shoot. I think he took 1 shot in the second half, and I was like, I didn't like that. Ernest said, what do you mean? I said, he was trying to prove a point. They were getting their ass kicked. He don't have a lot of help. He texted me like 25 times, calling me every name in the book, and I'm texting him back, yo, man, pick up the phone and call me. No, fuck you, motherfucker.
See, that ain't no man shit. Come on, bro. What? So a nigga, imagine this. Someone is texting your phone. You suck. You a bitch. You a sucker. You stink. Your mama a hoe. Imagine someone they calling you all this shit through the text message. And then you call them and they don't pick up. Then they decline the call and then go back to talking shit in the text. That's some hoe shit. That's definitely some hoe shit.
What you said, I mean, he called me like, and this goes on for like 2-3 hours.
To make things even worse for Kobe, Shaq won the championship that season, and Bryant's greatness was again questioned, as many people say that O'Neal was the biggest reason he ever won any championships. And in the 2007 season, those critics were proven correct. Kobe changed his jersey number to 24, won another scoring title, averaging 31.6 points per game, including a 65-point
So 07 is when he made the switch in 07. He came in the NBA 96?
game against the Blazers.
65? Yo, this nigga was a bucket. I gotta go watch this. How have I never seen this? I know about the 81, but what? This nigga dropped 60. I gotta go. Damn.
But the Lakers were once again the 7th seed, winning just 42 games in the regular season. In another first-round series against Phoenix, Kobe single-handedly won Game 3, scoring 45 points, but that was the only win for LA in the series, as the Suns easily advanced in 5 games.
I ain't gonna lie, they definitely fucked Kobe over some of them years. Maybe because of the controversy and shit, but I definitely think Kobe should have more than one MVP. And I definitely think the Lakers did not do the best job of surrounding. Because why did he go 10? How were you that good and then go 4, 5, 6, 7 years without even making the finals again? They wasn't putting talent around him like that.
Bryant was again under fire for taking too many shots and not making his teammates better. People called him the faint copy of Michael Jordan, mocking his attempts to mimic MJ on and off the court. But what also didn't help is that Kobe gave himself a nickname, the Black Mamba, after seeing the animal reference in the movie Kill Bill.
I had to separate myself. Because going through that time.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta separate, like, or how they say football players, like or KG, like when KG was on the court. KG in person, they say in person KG cool as fuck. In person KG real respectful, super nice. But on that court, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, that has to win and compete and be better than someone, you do have to go to a different mind state. You do have to put your mind in a different place. I remember when Deion said that. Deion said he made up prime time so that he could be someone else on the field, so that he could curse and showboat and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to, you do tap a different part of your mind when you compete and, you know, try to assert dominance and that type of shit. Like, you do have to access a different part of your brain. So that's why people have alter egos and nicknames and shit, because it helps them separate it, like, you know, like get in that mode. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Off the court, he's Kobe Bryant. On the court, on Black Mamba. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to get in that mode.
I felt like there's so many things coming at once. It was just becoming very, very confusing. I had to organize things. So I created the Black Mamba.
Many people saw that as pretentious, and due to overall...
I'm not wrong with... It's crazy what people get mad at. but we ain't mad at... Like, for real. It's crazy the shit people mad at, but we ain't mad that motherfucking... Why are we paying for water? Why is the food stamps taken? We ain't mad about that, though, but you know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes we be mad at the wrong shit sometimes.
Distaste for Kobe in the general public, getting identified as a poisonous snake, certainly didn't endear him to the masses.
So Kobe has to deal with these issues, all the personal challenges. The Black Mamba steps on the court and does what he does.
In a recent appearance on the I Am Athlete podcast, Gilbert Arenas talked about the nickname and how Kobe was perceived back then.
Oh, like when we're in sports and we're on teams, our natural instinct is to fit in, to be liked. Like it's funny when everybody is like, yeah, mama, everybody had a mama mentality. Everybody hated the mama mentality. Y'all hated that he thought selfish like that.
That's what I'm saying. And now motherfuckers be like, now that's the thing. Like, other basketball players mention Mamba mentality. Other players mention, like, I had to go Mamba mode. Like, and y'all praise that shit. That's crazy how, like, they hate you one day, then they love you the next. They hate you now, love you later, then hate you again. Crazy how that shit worked.
And before the start of the 2008 season, Kobe had been dissatisfied with the Lakers' attempts to surround him with talent. After he heard that the Lakers passed up a chance to get one of the best point guards of all time, Jason Kidd, for a 19-year-old Andrew Bynum, Kobe handled it in the worst way possible. He appeared on a radio show and said on camera,
I ain't gonna lie, Kobe. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fuck with you. But, bro, you definitely did some whole shit. Definitely snitching on, bro. Not treating you, calling out your teammates publicly. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I guess every real nigga do some whole shit. Every real nigga done did some hoe shit. But nah, he definitely done did some hoe shit before.
That he can't believe LA didn't pull the trigger on the deal, saying, for Bynum? Who is that kid anyway? Bryant then demanded a trade from the Lakers, which leaked to the public, and he discussed with multiple teams where he should go. However, because he was unsatisfied with the landscape of the league at the time, realizing that any team that traded for him would have to give up its best players to acquire him, Kobe stayed put, remaining in purple and gold, and it proved to be a good decision.
Ultimately, I just wanted to be a Laker. I've been a Laker fan forever. Had nothing to do with the name on the jersey on the back, but it's the name on the front that really mattered to me. And in my heart, I just wanted to be a Laker. Felt like this was the right thing to do.
Sound like a PR. Sound like the political right answer.
With Kobe playing the most mature basketball of his career, the Lakers had a 29-16 record at the trade deadline when they got one of the most significant trades
and got 2 rings with him
in franchise history. With Gasol on board, the Lakers dominated to a 57-25 record and finished the year as the #1 seed in the West. Kobe averaged 28.3 points per game, along with 6.3 rebounds and 5.4 assists, which earned him the MVP award. However,
so that's when he won the MVP, when he got Gasol? That's why. Whoa, hold up. This nigga averaged 35 for a season and can't win the MVP, but averages 28 points and wins the MVP? He should have won it. Bro, this nigga averaged 35 in the dead ball era, in the ice, whatever the fuck y'all call it. This nigga averaged 35 before James Harden. And he didn't. What?
Lakers missed on the ultimate goal, losing to the Celtics in the NBA Finals in a series where Kobe shot the ball poorly, making just 40% from the field and 32% from 3.
Kobe, you won the MVP, you led the team to the finals. How do you characterize this season?
Well, the goal was to win a championship. It wasn't to win MVP or anything like that. It was to win a championship. So, from that aspect, we failed.
After the finals, Shaq gloated, dissing Kobe with one of the most famous NBA freestyles of all time.
Now that's the difference between first and last play. Kobe, nigga, tell me how my tastes.
I know that was definitely. I remember the first time I saw that shit, I was like, whoa! He told Kobe to lick his ass, bro. That was fucking wild. I remember the first time I saw that shit, I was like, whoa.
Shaq wasn't the only one. Many fans around the world.
Wait, bro was in Phoenix at this time? Damn. He is 5 years older.
Celebrated Kobe's finals loss because in the previous 5 years, Kobe had become the most hated player in the NBA. He was hated by.
So after LeBron retire, who gonna be the most hated? After LeBron retire, what player y'all think gonna be the most hated after LeBron? I would probably say maybe Tatum. Motherfuckers really don't fuck with Tatum like that. I don't know why. I think it's just because he light skinned. Got a good looking woman, good life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Tatum cool as hell. I don't know why people don't fuck with Tatum. Or they say cause he passive, he nice. But I wonder Luka. I don't know. I wonder who gonna get all that hate once Bron retire.
By all of Boston simply because he was a Laker. Kobe didn't fare much better in San Antonio, the main Lakers rival during that era. And the Kings fans hated him after the 2002 Western Conference Finals for elbowing Mike Bibby in the face. However, many neutral fans disliked Kobe more than any other player during that era, primarily because he was perceived as cold and distant for the Colorado incident and for his reputation as being a selfish ball hog, as well as his style of basketball, which was seen as not yielding a championship without Shaq. According to.
But see, one thing I will say though is he's a basketball player, so you can just go and look up his highlights. But to regular people out there, when you dead and gone, bro, when you no longer here anymore, they're not gonna talk about how much money you made. They're not gonna talk about what cars you drove. They're gonna talk about the impact you left on them. You know what I'm saying? When everyone giving their statements at the funeral, they're not gonna say how you signed for $40 million at Adidas. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, they're not gonna say, oh, he bought that red Corvette with the Gucci shoes. They're not gonna say that at your funeral. They're gonna say he was a loving man. He was kind. He was this and that. I definitely do think that I definitely do think that is important, the way you treat people and the impact that you leave on people. I definitely do think that's more important than material success and money and cars and clothes, because there's a bunch of people who have that shit, but they're shitty people. You know what I'm saying? There's people with 50 billion out there who wouldn't help you. Like they say, who wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire, they wouldn't piss on you. You know what I'm saying? If I had a bucket full of water, I wouldn't throw that shit on you if you was on fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely do think that when you dead and gone, bro, people not gonna talk about your success. They're gonna talk about the impact you left on them.
An ESPN magazine article, free agents avoided coming to the Lakers due to Bryant. I've had a lot of clients in the last 5 years, good players who didn't want to play with Kobe, says an agent who has numerous NBA stars. They see that his teammates become the chronic public whipping boys. The media didn't always like him because he would often be distant, giving cold one-liners as answers. But Kobe, well, he couldn't care less. In fact, he loved it. The Black Mamba loved being hated.
And it's funny because they applaud all that shit now. They deadass applaud all this. Maybe because he's gone, you know, you miss people more when they're not here anymore because you can't, you know, get any more memories of them. But they applaud all this shit now. They applaud all this job's not finished. People love that fucking quote.
Because he was an outcast his whole life. He thrived playing in opposing arenas and listening to boos from the crowd, feeding off it. And that's why he was probably disliked even more, because the fans realized all the trash talk wasn't affecting Kobe. But in the next 2 seasons, the public perception of Kobe changed. In 2009, Bryant played the best basketball of his career.
You said that like 3 times, bro. What was the best basketball of his career? You said that in 03 and 07.
Averaging over 30 points in the playoffs en route to his first championship without Shaq and the first Finals MVP.
Your 4th NBA championship. How are you different as a man and a player than you were 7 years ago, the last time you won a championship?
I think you just get better. You just grow as a person, you grow as a man, and you just try to figure out the best way to lead these guys.
In 2010, the Lakers lifted the Larry O'Brien Trophy once more, with Kobe struggling with his shot, but doing everything humanly possible to win Game 7 against the Celtics. Notably,
this the Kobe pass it to me finals?
Grabbing 15 rebounds.
He passed me the ball.
And winning the Finals MVP, despite battling numerous injuries. After the 5th title, Bryant had one of the most legendary comments of all time, which shut up all the critics who said he couldn't win without O'Neal.
We know what it means as a team, but what about individually for you?
Just got one more than Shaq. So you can take that to the bank.
So I gotta live with that all my life.
That brings me so much joy.
In the 2010 offseason, LeBron had his decision.
Hey, this is a whole video about Kobe. How Bron, bro, that's a whole video about Kobe and Bron still make it. Bron is the GOAT.
Which dethroned Kobe from the unofficial title of the most hated man in the NBA. As the years passed, the fans began to accept Kobe more and more. After
you can't, I ain't gonna lie, looking at this shit, you can't tell me this shit like kind of not on some reality Bad Girls Club type shit. I ain't saying it's that, but bro, you can't tell me this shit not on some reality TV type shit. Like we hating a nigga for switching teams. We don't. First of all them companies, all the Heat franchise worth $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you mad? These motherfuckers getting like, bro. I don't know. Like all this shit, just like I don't know. You think the Heat give a fuck? Like, bro, they just want to sell tickets and win chips. They don't give a fuck what happens in between that. Like I don't know. Some of this shit is kind of like reality TV for men.
He tore his Achilles in 2013 and then walked off the court on his own. The whole world finally realized what Mamba mentality really meant.
You've had tons, and we've watched you tons of personal and professional challenges in your career. Is this at the top of the list?
Yeah, but it's fueling me. It's fueling me. Yeah.
Nah, after that, Kobe started breaking down his last couple years in the league. I do remember him like breaking down.
I can feel it already. Players at this stage of their career, they pop Achilles, and the pundits say they never come back the same. So I can hear it already.
And I hate to say it, but Kobe was them last 2-3 years in the league. I do remember Kobe just not being Kobe.
It's pissing me off right now, just thinking about it. So.
In the final chapter of his career, even the ones who hated Kobe the most started to love him because they realized that all the stories about him were true and that he was one of the biggest competitors and probably the hardest worker that ever played basketball.
How emotional was it for you?
Very. I mean, it was a different kind of ovation.
I definitely wonder what he been doing in retirement. Like, what he had a podcast, what he been coaching, little AAU helping the youngins. I definitely do wonder like what have he been doing post retirement.
Different than scoring points or winning championships. It was more like an ovation of appreciation.
and it touched me.
In 2016, his last season, when Kobe published Dear Basketball.
And not even that, but bro, when Bron left, at least I remember I was happy. Well, I was already into basketball by this time, but I'm from Miami. So when Bron came to the Heat, nigga, we was happy as fuck. Fuck you mean? We got the best player in the NBA, and he came to us with Wade still on the team. And Chris Bosh, bro, we was hyped. As Heat fans, I ain't gonna lie, if it was good to be in Miami for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I was around for Miami Heat and D-Wade shit. I'm talking, nigga, every night they was throwing crazy lobs. Every night Wade and Bron did some crazy shit on the court together. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I said, if you, like I said, I'm from Miami, so being a Heat fan in this time, boy, was it marvelous. but I don't like, we hating them up. And this was not, and once again, this on some real life shit, not even basketball, just real life shit though. How do you hate someone you've never met? How do you hate someone you've never spoken a word to? How do you hate someone who does, nigga, that person, you don't know this person and that person don't know who you are. How do you hate them? I don't even know you. How you hate me? I don't even know you. Like that's why I be like, this shit kind of reality TV. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's entertainment, bro. Like, relax.
And announced his retirement, all the hate evaporated. Opposing arenas started to cheer for Kobe because everyone realized that he was truly someone special, an NBA icon who gave it all to the sport. And Kobe changed too. With his career coming to an end, the mask of the Black Mamba fell off, and what we could finally see was Kobe as a person, unguarded. And it turned out that that person is funny, jovial, and warm, the polar opposite of the cold assassin that Bryant was throughout his career.
The perception of the way I am on the court is the way I am off the court. It's two completely different things, man. Two completely different things. I mean, I can be an absolute teddy bear at home with my family, with my kids, and enjoying that family time.
When he scored...
Remember when Bron had told niggas, respectfully, y'all broke? Remember when Bron, he was like, you know, them people got to go back to they born. I got to pull that shit up. But yeah, when Bron basically told niggas like, y'all broke, go back to work.
60 in his final NBA game, everyone was happy. And it was a perfect ending to a legendary career.
I can't believe how fast 20 years went by. I mean, this is crazy. You know, we've been through our ups and been through our downs. And I think the most important part is that we all stayed together throughout. All I can do here is just thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the years of support. Thank you guys for all the motivation. Thank you for all the inspiration. What can I say? Mamba out.
It's certain that Kobe was immature when he first came to the league as an 18-year-old.
And then not even that, but like, I don't know, I guess this is just like living in the system, like living in a world where things are designed and made for certain structures and systems in place. But like, why does at 18, I mean, 18 is still young. 18 is still young, but why does by the age of 18 you have to figure out life? Nobody has life figured out by 18 years old. Even if you got 50 million in the bank by 18, you don't have life figured out. Like, why at 18 years old you gotta have life figured out? Why by 21 years old? You know what I'm saying? Or why by nigga when you 30 you just written off? By the time you 30, oh he old. Oh he you need to go start a family. Bro's 30. Like why? Like who put these rules in place for 18? You a man now. At 30, stop all the. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, just live life, bro. Like I don't know how we follow some of these dumbass rules.
But who wouldn't?
I mean, not saying that's rude, but like, who made that? Like, who made that a thing? Like, 18 at 18, you're a man now. No, when I say you a man, but you're responsible in the Bible if you believe in that. But in the Bible it says a man, or they say at 12 or 13, that's when you can be held accountable. At the age of like 12 or 13 is when you can be held accountable for your actions. Because by the age of 12, 13, you know what the fuck you doing. So if we can just, think about this. We just start holding motherfuckers accountable at 12, 13 years old. And then 5 years later, they got to have life figured out? Like, what? Like, that's what I'm saying. Who made that a rule to be like 18 is considered a man? You a grown-ass man and it's 18. Same thing with 30. Who made that a rule like if you're 30 then you shouldn't be in the club anymore? If you're 30 you should have kids. Like, bro, says who? Like,
Bryant definitely made a good share of mistakes on and off the court. But what matters most is that he learned from them and that he became a loving family man, a person with a curious mind who's eager to work on his shortcomings. After his retirement, Kobe kept working hard, showcasing his intellect and charming personality during interviews. When Dear Basketball won an Oscar in 2018, everyone was thrilled for Kobe because there were no haters left. And on that fatal day in 2020, when that helicopter crashed.
Nah, I remember seeing the story. I'm not gonna lie, the media is crazy. I remember, it's just so many things I can name. This video probably long as fuck. But there's just so many things I can name. Like, I remember seeing the FBG Duck video, the Kobe Bryant when they showed like the details of the crash and it said like his leg or one of his legs or his arms wasn't on his body. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy how you could see shit like that on the internet. Like, you could just go on Instagram and see a nigga die. You could just go on Instagram and see a nigga get shot in his neck. You know what I'm saying? You could go on Instagram and just see a dead body with blood leaking out of it. Like, it's crazy, like, how normal this shit is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is crazy how, like, some of this shit is just okay to watch. Like, I don't know, that shit kind of fucked up. But I do remember hearing stories about this shit. Like, they told Kobe, it said that they told Kobe, like, they told him before. It's not like they went out there blind. They said that somebody, or like pilots told him like, yo, bro, like, it's foggy out here, bro. We can't see. Like, I don't think we should fly. Like, we can't see shit out here, bro. It's too foggy. I don't give a fuck. Fly the fucking plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, seeing that shit, I'm like, damn, like, Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with the Aaliyah jet. Like, I don't know. Seeing that shit, just like, damn, like, this could have been prevented. Damn, it didn't have to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
The whole world cried because we truly lost one of the great ones who could have accomplished so.
And then not even that, but not saying, plus that shit didn't, not that it didn't help, but like I said, nobody, this is what I'm saying, like, same thing what I said, nobody wants to hear you're sorry. Like, does that change the outcome? Like, you know what I'm saying? Him and his daughter and 5 other people passed away in the crash. Does it matter at that point whether, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with Aaliyah. Rest in peace to Aaliyah. She's been gone for, you know what I'm saying, for some time. But how they say, like, oh, they want to, like, oh, there's a weight limit on the jet. There's a weight limit on the jet. I feel like they deadass do that shit just so that they could talk bad about the person. Because that person is still not, does that bring them back? Like, you know what I'm saying? When details come out like that, I just be like, what does this do? I guess we can, we blaming it on Kobe? It's Kobe's fault that he's not, you know what I'm saying, that shit happened? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what the type of details do when the situation, like I said, if I shoot you in your foot 3 times, I pull the trigger 3 times pointing at your feet, and then I say sorry. Does that change? Does that change the wounds in your foot? Do that stop your foot from bleeding? Like, I don't know. I feel like just leave shit be. Like, once that shit happen, just let it be. But when all them details start coming, I just be like, I guess, motherfuckers, we gotta talk about it, I guess.
So much more. Thank you for watching.
And boy, I don't know how long I reacted to that shit. I don't know how long I reacted to that shit, bro. But that was definitely a fucking. A lot of demonetized, just cursed 3 times. Nah, but this was a good ass video. I think I talked about damn near almost every aspect of life, basketball, some real shit, some fake shit, some funny shit. This was a good ass video. This was a good video. I'm actually glad I watched this. I'm glad I watched this. And it was a little bit of lore. Might go see Kobe drop 65 and shit. But this was definitely a good ass video. I fuck with this shit. I fuck with this video.